Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. In this game, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Minnesota Lynx. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Now, fellas, how much importance do you put on these early season standings?
Well, Blake, if we're talking pro basketball, starting out strong, definitely more important in the WNBA than it is in the NBA, simply because the season is shorter and you have less time to figure things out.
I agree, which is why you have to credit these top teams. But you never know. There's still plenty of time for teams to rise or fall.
Now here's Collier. Pass to Heidemann. She tries for three. The shot that time not on target. Daniel. Rejected by Kayla McBride. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession. And stolen by Napheesa Collier. Drops in the breakaway layup.
A solid two-way player. At times, Collier just takes over sequences all by herself, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Pass to Agumake. Got a piece of it. Screen by Magbegor. Puts it up from 12. Second shot opportunity. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
I really like it when Essie is aggressive inside, challenging the defense.
Second free throw, no good. And last year, the Storm missed the playoffs for the first time since 2015.
Yeah, well, it's tough when you lose arguably the best player in the league, as Breanna Stewart went to New York in free agency. So Seattle was just looking for an identity last year.
Can't get it to fall. Now here's McBride. Tight defense on her. Shot's good by Smith.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Daniel. McBride covering. Screen by Magbegor. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Shepard with it. Now Magbegor defending. Pass to Heidemann. Smith. Good on the three-point shot.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
Daniel. McBride covering. Now here's Magbegor. And she banks in the layup.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
The Lynx with the lead. Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Collier. When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Napheesa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Napheesa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
Rebounded by Napheesa Collier.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
To the inside, and stolen by Collier. Here's Heidemann. Makes it off the glass. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Ogumake outside. Daniel. McBride covering. Back to Ogumake. And stolen by Collier. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Down it goes for her third basket in as many tries.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Pass to Magbegor. Daniel. McBride covering. 6 on the shot clock. Ogumake sets the screen. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
McBride outside. Pass to Heidemann. McBride fires for 3. Ogumake with the rebound. Seattle trailing here. Horston with it. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Here's Heidemann. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Defensively giving up far too many open looks.
To battle back, they'll need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
Will it go? Can't capitalize inside. Here's Minnesota. Pass to Shepard. Now Collier. She's covered by Ogumake. Kayla McBride, she's open. Offline from top of the key jumper. Horston with it. Now guarded by Smith. Daniel. Now Magvagor. That ball is off target. And that miss makes her 2 for 3. Here's Heidemann. And can't cash in from close range. And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yep. You know, they can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, or this game will be over quickly. Inside. Here's Ogumake. And she drops it in from the low post.
Dominates the paint, game in and game out. Ogumake is physical around the rim.
Here's Heidemann. 5 points in the game. Yes, it's good.
They've yet to string many stops together, and they're going to have to if they want a chance to really win this game.
Yeah, defensively, they have been more than a step slow.
Pass to Magvagor. Daniel. McBride covering. The 3. Doesn't go that time. Smith inside. Echo Ogumake with the rebound. Seattle with the ball. It's a 10-point game. That's basket number 2 with her 3rd shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
I think Ogumake is just outplaying the defense. Even with the contact, she finds the finish inside.
Now Heidemann. On the wing, Kayla McBride. No good on the triple. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there. And apparently, neither did the defenders.
Pass to Shepard. Collier with it. Goes back up. And she lays it up and in. And the Storm with possession. Trailing here by 8. Here's Ogumake. Daniel, covered by Collier. Forced in the screen. Daniel. Nafisa Collier with the block.
Not today. Collier, a very good shot blocker. Really good with her timing.
And here's Nika from the arc. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Pass to Shepard. To the middle. Collier. For 3, Kayla McBride. Down it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Number 4.
And here's Heidemann. He has 5. Pass to Shepard. down low. Shot's good by Smith.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
Screen by Magbagor. Out to Agumake. The second chance effort. She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul. Storm making a switch here. Now here's McBride. That shot's good, and she's now 3 for 7.
You love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity.
Outside Williams. Daniel. McBride covering. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. The tray evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, they're hitting the long-range shots that they missed earlier in the first, but still find themselves trailing here.
Here's Heidemann. She's got 11. To the paint. Collier. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Guess it didn't.
Now here's Williams. They trail by 11. Daniel. Heidemann grabs the miss. And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Nafisa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games. In the Lynx, they missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
Daniel. McBride covering. Daniel. It's hauled in by the